You know that feeling. It's like 11:30 p.m. You're just about to put your phone down, and suddenly her name pops into your head. Out of nowhere. No trigger, no photo, just a sudden presence. Now, most guys just shrug that off as, I'm just lonely, or I'm overthinking it. But what if I told you that half the time, that's not your brain acting up? It's a response to her energy hitting yours. Tonight, we're going deep. Beyond the basic, she liked my Instagram story stuff. We're talking about the subconscious, late night psychology of attraction. The stuff she isn't even aware she's doing. If you've been wondering if you're actually on her mind when the lights go out, these 3 signals are going to give you the answer. And look, stick with me until the end, because the 3rd signal, it's the one most men completely misinterpret as her being annoying or bored, when in reality, it's the loudest sign of all. Signal 1, the subconscious digital ping. All right, let's talk about the phone, but not the way you think. When a woman is thinking about you at night, she's usually in a vulnerable, relaxed state. The daytime armor is off. She's scrolling, she's winding down, and she's feeling the gap where a person should be. Watch for the low-stakes interaction. I'm talking about a random meme at 10:45 p.m. that isn't even that funny, or a TikTok that's just because. Or maybe she views your story, but she does it right before she goes to sleep. Why does this happen? Because at night, the logic part of her brain, the part that says, don't look too desperate, don't text him first, it gets tired. Her emotional side takes over. She wants to bridge the gap between her room and yours. If she sends you something that requires zero heavy conversation, she's testing the waters. She's saying, I'm thinking about you, but I'm making it look like I'm just online. Wait, let me rephrase that. It's not just about the text, it's the timing. If you see her active now status flickering on and off right after you post something, or right after you've stopped texting for the day, she's checking. She's looking for a reason to keep the connection alive into the dream state. Signal 2, the emotional spillover, the random life update. This one is fascinating from a psychological perspective. During the day, women are busy. We have jobs, school, friends, errands, but at night, the silence kicks in. If she starts telling you about a dream she had, or a weird memory from her childhood, or even just a frustration she had with her boss that happened 8 hours ago, you've won. Why? Because she waited until the vulnerable hours to share it with you. When a woman thinks about you at night, she begins to associate you with her internal world. You aren't just a guy she's dating or talking to, you're the person she wants to process her day with. Pay attention to if she asks you, are you still awake? That's the golden question. It's not just a check on your sleep schedule. It's an invitation. She's essentially saying, I have all these thoughts in my head, and I want them to land on you. If she's sharing things that have no functional purpose, stuff that isn't about making plans or asking a question, she's trying to weave her life into yours. She's literally imagining what it would be like if you were right there, on the other side of the pillow, listening to her talk. Signal 3, the resurfacing, the late night ghost back. Okay, this is the one I told you guys about. This is the one you probably get wrong. Have you ever had a girl you haven't spoken to in 3 days, or maybe even a week, suddenly text you something completely random at 11 p.m. on a Tuesday? Maybe it's a question about a movie you mentioned once, or a, hey, I just saw this and thought of you. Most guys think, oh, she's just bored and looking for attention. And yeah, maybe she is bored. But why you? Out of the 500 contacts in her phone, why did her brain settle on your face when she felt that pang of boredom or loneliness? At night, our brains do this thing where they seek out comfort anchors. If she's resurfacing at night, it means your image is what her subconscious uses to feel a spark of excitement or safety. It's the hidden recall. She's been sitting there, the room is quiet, she's lonely, and her mind drifted back to the last time she felt a vibe. If that vibe was with you, she's going to reach out. It's not boredom, it's selection. She is selecting you to fill her most private, quiet moments. The wrap-up. What do you do? So, if you're seeing these, the digital pings, the emotional sharing, the random resurfacing, don't overanalyze it. And for the love of everything, don't jump on it too hard. If she's thinking about you at night, she's already doing the work. You don't need to chase. You just need to be the safe harbor where those thoughts can land. Respond with warmth, keep it a little mysterious, and let her wonder if you're thinking about her too. Because that's the real secret. The moment she starts wondering about your night, that's when you've really captured her mind. Stay sharp. I'll see you in the next one.